Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. We're doing another tips and technique for you today, trying to get you ready for the holidays, showing you all kinds of wonderful little tiny projects that you can apply your wax to that are fairly inexpensive, and I hope you enjoy them. Today we're working with a stocking, and it is a wood cutout that I picked up from Michael's. I found this in their wood section, and it was actually in a little box with other cutouts. They were 29 cents a piece, and of course they always run their specials, and I think it was 40% off, so I ended up paying hardly anything for these. The toughest part about these is getting these little tags or stickers off. They're a pain. So I'm going to give you a trick on that. Take your heating tool or embossing gun, or vice versa, whatever that is. You can tell I've been talking a little bit too long here. And heat it up and take those stickers, and then they come right off. You can also use that to remove your stickers on anything as well. So now that we've got our little wood piece, I just simply base coated it in Christmas red, and I actually used a light gray instead of white, so when I put some texture on this, it will show up a little bit better. So just a soft gray, and I did just shade it just to give it some shape, because this one doesn't have a lot to it. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to put some holly on this, and I'm going to be using my little tiny number 0 and my smaller end, believe it or not, and I'm going to put some holly on here. I like using the holly a lot. I think it's easy to do and it looks really good. So I'm going to come in here, I'm just going to pull it, and I'm going to, where I ended, I'm going to start my next one till I come out to a point here, and that last one didn't get very much on it, so I'm going to just try and go over the top of it. You can't normally do that, but if there's not a lot there, sometimes you can pull it off, but don't tell Miriam that, because she always yells at us for that. So we're going to simply, and I just go up and down, just kind of make a little, almost like a C shape when I'm doing this, and just add the tails. And you don't have to be even. You can have one side have 3 and one side have 4. And this one I'm going to start underneath the other one, and we're going to bring it out to the tail here. And I'm actually going to just start with the second one and just pretend that first part is all underneath the other one. So now I'm going to come back, and that was with green, and I'm going to switch to the larger tip, and I'm just going to do with my yellow green a stroke right down the middle. I like using the two-tone colors, and my green's been sitting there for a while, so it needs a little bit stirred, and you'll see how much brighter that second one is than that first one. So that is how we simply put our holly in, and I'm going to come in with some red dots here. And if they don't quite show up, you may want to add a little bit brown to your red. And this is another thing I normally don't do, but I'm just kind of dipping in both colors. So we've got our little holly right there. And we are going to put some dots on the rest of this, or however you want to decorate it. If you wanted to leave that plain, you can simply leave that plain. But I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to decorate it with some green dots just here and there, just to give it some life. There's all kinds of ways. Don't get stuck in how I tell you to do it. Think outside the box. How would you like yours done? And there are patterns in everything, especially this time of year, in your Christmas cards, in your wrapping paper. Look at all that kind of fun stuff and say, hey, I could do that. You know, all I have to do is a certain way. So we've got our little dots on there. And what we're going to come back now and use is our texture brush. And our textured brush makes great snow this time of year, but it gives it that Christmas spirit. It just pops it. It gives it that holiday look, I guess. Now see how little that was, and all it needed was just that part? Now I'm going to come up here to the stocking, and I'm going to do some more up here to make it fuzzy. Now you could add a little bit of color to that if it's not quite showing up as much as you want. And you might want to float like a blue or a gray on top of that white as well to show that. But see how I really have that fun texture up there and how that looks fuzzy? So I'm also going to show you, you can also take these, and if you have people that you need to make gifts for or you work for, and let's just take this and let's just make a name. Now think about how big your strokes are and how you want to do your lettering and make sure it fits. And you can always practice on a piece of paper first. And you can write their names on it. And we should have started a little bit more over here at this side, but that's where this kind of fun stuff comes into play. Just adding things here and there. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with these. And I don't know if we talked about it in this video. There are some other videos showing you different ornaments, so look at those as well. But they make great ornaments. Put them on your packages to decorate your packages. Decorate them around the house. But isn't it fun just to add their name? But on these, I'm going to put a pin backing onto them, and I'll probably E6000 or hot glue it on, so that you have a wonderful holiday piece of jewelry to wear around that you'll have year after year, and it's a lot of fun, and it didn't cost a lot to do. And I would varnish these with your varnish, spray-on varnish is what I would probably use, the Krylon or the triple thick glaze is what I've been using a lot, and it would really even shine it up more and protect it for years to come. So if you have any questions about what we did today, please email me at please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. You try doing these Miriam Joys, it gets confusing after a while. For any of the projects, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com or on Facebook at Miriam Joy Gourd Creations. Of course, there's a bunch of YouTube videos showing you all kinds of fun holiday decorations and ornaments and just little craft ideas for you to do this season. So let me know if you're enjoying these, and we'll keep doing more of them as long as you're enjoying them and having a good time. So have a Merry Christmas, and God bless you from Miriam Joy. Thank you.